streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get
where you left him. Then go right back and get him, okay? Because listen. I am not letting none of you bitches trick me out my spot. Are you okay? Are you cool? Yeah, he might be annoying. Yeah, he may be a lot. But that's your nigga, girl. Is he cheating? Is he lying? Is he scheming? If he not doing none of that, go back and get your man. Go back. Go back and get your man. Who give a fuck if you...
What is up, you guys? It is Lisa Bonet, and I'm back with another live video. Y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. And this is what is on these social media streets, all right? Now, you guys know that besides the regular Baddies USA cast, there has also been an added cast of the BGC girls, okay? The Bad Girls Club girls, right? Kind of like the alumni, the OGs. If y'all didn't know, they have also been added on, okay, to the roster. Now, I was on Instagram, you guys, right? First, let me tell you what I'm talking about, okay? Because I think the first appearance for Baddies USA that officially kicks it off is October the 26th. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Welcome, you guys. Let me see. Hold on. I think that the official kickoff for them, right, is the 26th. I think it's the 26th, you guys. All right. And that answers my question because I was like, why is Krishan over there still streaming, live streaming? Shouldn't you be where Baddies is at? Like, aren't you missing filming? But apparently it looks like maybe not. Okay. I don't know, but I know I'm thinking you should be at the Baddies camp. But it looks like they're just now going to start filming. And the Baddies tour bus has been spotted. So we know that it's now official. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up. If you guys can see, this is the original cast of Baddies. All right. But there has been there's been some girls that have been added on here. And Tanisha Thomas was supposed to be with these girls. All right. Now let's go ahead and get into this. And it's already given chaos before the cameras even start rolling. So here's the tea. Now, Zeus decided to spice up things for this season by bringing on some of the original Bad Girl Club, like I said, like alumni, right? The OGs, the one who walked, so these new girls could even breathe. Now we're talking about some of the BGC legends, being flown in for the Baddies USA. But get this, it's sounding real messy already because according to none other than Tanisha Thomas, yes, the Tanisha from the Bad Girls Club, the one who brought the pots and pans energy. Y'all remember that? And it looks like things ain't kind of what they seem, right? Hold on. Because she was on IG letting us know she speaks out. And she's speaking on what the Baddies offered her. And, that some of the BGC girls could be getting set up or think that they may be getting set up by Zeus. Okay? To get ambushed, beat, jump. You know how they do it. And I don't know, to get fucked up. But hey, all I can say is y'all chose the bag, right? Y'all knew the job was dangerous when you took it, but they think that the bag may be leading them right into a trap. Okay. to get jumped. Or go head up. I don't know. But it's looking a little shady, at least to Tanisha. Okay. Let me go ahead and play this video, y'all, because you're gonna get some shady help from the security. If that is the case, you're gonna get some shady help from the security. All right. Let me show you guys what I found. Let me play you guys this first clip. Go ahead and take a listen to this.
Producer credit being that I was the executive producer during the first season and I contributed greatly to the franchise. I thought that it would make sense being that they didn't come close to the number that I was looking for. They're not budging. What the fuck do I do? Because I don't have time. I have so many people willing to help me and I can make it happen. What do I do, Cookie? My sisters have been begging me. Some of them are fucking scared, rightfully so. What if they're going to be ambushed? I don't like that. I know it's not my responsibility. I know you're going to say that, but they're my sisters.
Okay. Well, of course they're going to be ambushed. Why wouldn't
What?
they be?
What?
What does that network, what part of that network shows you that they care about people and they don't want to ambush people? What what part of that network? I've never seen them ever give a fuck about any cast member, personally. So, if your sisters are scared they're going to be ambushed, well then they need to make a decision on their own to not go get ambushed, right?
I don't think it's I don't think it's up to them considering who we're talking about here.
They don't have to go. They don't have to do it.
They,
It's up
they're
to
in they're in
them.
a way worse position than I am, Cookie. I know I'm not working and I need the money and I want to go to Disneyland and I have my son to take care of and I could use the money. I'm never proud to say that. And I know she's going to boast to everyone about how much she paid me. And yes, you guys, I would be taking a major pay cut in, as opposed to what I was requesting and demanding. And they are not budging. And I really do want to say no, Cookie, because of that,
What
because I
part
know
of
they
you
do.
wants to go? What are the things that make you want to
I
go?
have shit on my chest that I would like to get off. And
Okay,
it's been
got it.
5 years. And I don't
Okay.
like how I was cut out of this deal when I was a part of this.
Yeah.
I don't care if she's boasting. She can laugh and make fun of it all she wants. See, I'm different from her, you guys. I care about people. Those are my sisters up there. You understand? Like, a few of them, let me tell you something. They hit me up personally. Personally, Cookie, before they even responded to these people. That's the
What did you tell
respect they
them?
have for me.
What did you
That's how
tell
they look
them?
at me.
What did you tell them?
Bro, I told them nothing personal. I can't go. It's business. Because I was standing on the money. I was standing on 100 million that I saw that they made without me. And I was supposed to be cutting. They could have gave me a fucking million. They could have gave me 500,000. I'm not greedy. I would have been fine with that. I need to shop at Amazon Prime and Go Fresh and all this shit in Target. Like, oh, not Target, but Walmart. We're not fucking with Target right now. Costco. Whatever. But come on. Like, she won't throw me a bone. She has the money. Rolly said she can't even find her. She's always shopping.
I personally believe that it's not her money, and she probably doesn't have the money. First of all, it's Zeus and all the investors' money. She's
Okay.
bringing in money with the show that she stole from all you guys. So they're bringing in.
So you heard what Tanisha had to say, and she still is upset. She's still mad that Natalie cut her out of what she was supposed to get if she were to have joined. Like, she was supposed to be in with all of them. Okay, let me just go over some of her. In case you guys don't know who Tanisha Thomas is, I'm just going to give you a little bit of facts in some of her credits. Okay, now she was asking for more than Zeus was willing to meet her with. They weren't even, I guess, willing to meet her halfway, or she wasn't going to take halfway, right? They probably did meet her halfway, but she felt that she was worth more than that, and that she should have, I guess, been paid as an executive producer. Now, I just want to give you guys, if you guys don't know who she is, in 2007, she sent a casting tape to the directors of the Bad Girls Club, and she was chosen as one of the girls. All right, and that was the second season, and that took place in LA. Now, during that, she quickly became a fan favorite. Now, her most famous moment was from the show came when Thomas was banging the pots and pans, yelling, "I ain't get no sleep because of y'all. Now y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me." All right. And in 2015, that resurfaced and it went viral, you guys. Okay. So that was kind of the start of everything for her. Now, moving on, she appeared on like Kathy Griffin. She appeared on Tyra Banks' show, Celebrity Fit Club, High School Musical, and a lot of other things like that. All right. Now, she co-hosted the Bad Girls Club special, I think for season 1, season 3. And let me see. And I'm just giving you guys a little tidbit of information, right? Now, in January of 2011, Oxygen Network released Oxygen Live, an online talk show, which hosted her as well. Now, she attended Bad Girls Club Season 6 Hollywood reunion, special guest alongside another cast member, Amber. Let me see. Now, let's see what else, y'all. She has some other stuff on there, but I just basically wanted to give you the Bad Girl related information. Now, she became an official host of the Bad Girls Club reunions. And the first reunion special would be for the Bad Girls Club Season 8 Vegas. She would be the reunion host until the show's final season, which was Bad Girls Club 17. So from 8 to 17, she was the reunion host, okay? She was a big part of the Bad Girls Club. Now, Thomas was also the reunion host for the spinoff Bad Girls All-Star Battle. In 2013, Thomas starred in starred in Smurfs 2 commercial alongside former Bad Girl alumni Camilla Poindexter. In 2014, Thomas, appeared in with her husband. She appeared in WeTV's Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars. Now, let me see. Now, in 2021, Thomas was featured in E! Network's docuseries For the Real Story of Reality TV, highlighting her time at the Bad Girls Club. Now, Thomas also took part in Zeus Network's reality series, Baddies ATL. Thomas secured a role as executive producer as well as a cast member. Thomas did not return for the second season as a cast member or an executive producer. So this is probably why she was asking for the amount that she was asking for, okay? Just to give you guys a little tidbit of inside information on Miss Tanisha girl, okay? Now, she went on to also let us know that the BGC girls are only going to be there for one day. Yeah. She said they're only going to be there for one day. Listen to what she had to say, y'all.
Boss. It is a reunion from like season 1 and all the BGC girls to open up the show for BGC America. That is what was told to me. However, what was told to me was it was like 3 or 4 or 5 girls, including Natalie. I didn't expect to see such a huge roster. So when I came online and I saw this huge roster of the BGC girls, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I got alarmed a little bit because I'm just like, all of these girls for one day? It's giving challenge, MTV challenge. You understand? With like they're battling or something. It's like, this is like, is this like a party? Is it a whatever? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Either way it goes, it could be good vibes. It could be a good thing. Apparently there's a surprise for the girls if we went. I don't know. Maybe she has like chains or something for them, or I don't know, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. And I hate how short notice this is because per the boss, it is a reunion from like season 1 and all the BGC girls.
Okay, so the invitation was short notice. Okay, the invitation was short notice, meaning that this probably wasn't planned. Okay, and I don't know, I don't, Zeus, is always trying to get to the bag, always trying to be innovative in their own way, right? So we know that this was probably last minute and it was as a show opener. So is that true? Are they only going to be there for one day? Like, I'm thinking that maybe they're going to be there for a segment of baddies. I didn't think that they were going to be there for the whole time. I'm just going to be honest. But I thought they were going to be there for a chunk of time. You feel me? I don't know. But this is what Tanisha said, that she was told that they were just like an opener. So they're just going to really be there for a scene. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying, is that we're going to get a scene from the BGC girls, which many of them have a problem with Natalie, right? It's almost classic, y'all. It's almost classic. Have you guys seen the BGC girls and who's returning? Even if it's for a day of shooting, like a lot can happen in a day. Let's just be honest, right? A lot can happen with the BGC girls and baddies and Zeus in a day. Okay? These mofos can shove a whole month's worth of chaos and madness and mayhem in one day. So a lot can happen on the set of baddies in one day. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Now, let's go ahead and get into, oh, that's the official cast. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can bring up the BGC cast. Let's see, y'all. I'm just going to bring it up for us right quick. Let me go ahead and go on over to Instagram. And I can definitely look it up. Hold on. Just let me pull up Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to Blonay.t. Make sure you smash that like button. Share out this live, you guys. Get us into the algorithm. That's the best thing you can do for this platform. And welcome to the Blonay Society. That's the best thing you can do for this platform, y'all, is get us into the algorithm. Let them know there's something going on over here. Let's do some shoulder tapping. Why do they keep signing me out of these platforms? Hold on, you guys. Oh my God. And I don't even be knowing like my shit. Like, I don't be knowing my whatever it's called, like my password. Anyways, y'all, hold on. Let me go into TikTok. Because I'm going to find it. Let me see if they don't log me out of TikTok, y'all. Because I literally want to show you. I know Jayla, Camila, Persuasion, Low London, Bree, Janelle. Hold on, you guys. Baddies USA. Let's go. And let me pull it up so you guys can see it as well. So let me show y'all the girls that are coming back, or the women rather, that are going to be for the BGC baddies appearing on Baddies USA. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. Let me freeze it first. Okay, let me make sure he stopped. All right. All right, so let me bring this up. Is this it? All right, so y'all, this is who is supposed to be. Oh fuck! I keep on bringing up the wrong. Hold on, you guys. I keep on bringing up the wrong. I keep bringing up the original. All right, so here's the BGC girls that have been added. Now, according to Tanisha, they're only going to be there for one day of filming. They're just there to kick off the Baddies USA. So they're sort of just like a prop. And we were up here thinking that they were actually going to have a segment. You know what I'm saying? A time there. I don't know how to explain it, but I thought they were going to stick around a while. I never thought that it was just going to be one day. All right. Let's go ahead and look, y'all. I'm going to kind of make it a little bit bigger so y'all can see. What is up, Miss India? Thank you so much for tapping in. What is up? What is up? Thank you guys for joining the Blonet Society. You said, I knew that. Look, how many people are there? I also heard that Krishana Taseki isn't coming back. Oh, really? What y'all talking about? Hi, happy Saturday. What is up, Shiloh? Thank you so much for tapping in. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Hold on. Let me bring this up so you guys can see the BGC and the girls, women that are returning. Hold on, y'all. Let me make it a little bit bigger. All right. So you guys can see that. All right. Now. Okay, so we have Jayla, right? We have Camilla. We have Judy J. We have Sarah. We got Persuasion, Low London, Bree, Janelle, Seven, and Kat. Okay, several of these women, all right, have been at odds with Natalie Nunn. That's why people be like, girl, Natalie, girl, Zeus don't like you. Zeus don't like you. Right? Now, I remember Kat and Tommy when they had that fight on Batty South. And I remember Stunner Girl was getting into it a lot. It was Stunner Girl versus everybody. I think that was one of the best seasons. But I remember Kat, I think on Batty South or Batty's West. I'm not too sure which one it was. Okay? Seven, I don't really know about. But y'all, and Camilla stayed talking ish, right? Her and Rolly. Yep. Judy and Natalie. Girl. Definitely Sarah and Natalie, y'all. They've been beefing since. Look. And she been exposing Natalie. She has been exposing Natalie, y'all. She was talking about her mama, everything. You is a white woman. And I remember when Natalie beat up Sarah, y'all. So that should be interesting. Okay. Now, y'all remember Persuasion and Krishan, the whole, her in the sink and her calling Krishan dirty and getting put in the sink. Y'all remember that? And then they went head up after that. And girl, you kind of got the beats. You kind of got the beats. Right? But she hipped us on to the Krishan's hygiene. And it was other people chiming in. But I don't know. Now you got to watch out for Taseki. You know what I'm saying? Maybe getting snuck by Krishan. That's kind of how she be doing it. Low London, you too, girl. You was sitting right next to her on that couch. Girl, you was sitting right next to her on that couch. Low London. But you stood 10 toes down. Like even in that next time, you was ready. I I have to give you that. I remember that. I remember that. But you was also snuck by Krishan. You know what I'm saying? But they friends now, aren't they friends? I think they have kind of made up. I'm not too sure, but I think they are friends. I think maybe Low London and Janelle might have had a little something going on. I'm not too sure about that, y'all, but I don't know. And Bree still bitter. Bree still got girl. She's every time she see you, Natalie, it's probably gonna be a misunderstanding. Okay, shoddy, batty, shot o'clock. She ain't letting that go. Nope. She said she created that shit. She hates you, girl. But I'm just saying, y'all. Now, last time that I checked, but who knows what we are to expect? But they only gonna be there for one day. They only gonna be there for one day. And Jayla, I don't know about the Gretchen. I remember two Gretchen. Like, how's that going? I don't know because I've been out a couple seasons, right? Just a little bit. I don't know much, y'all. Until I start watching it and really getting into it and can see for myself. But I don't know. I don't know. And we got the big three, right? We still got the big three. Because it was something about Lex wasn't going to be there or something. Did you guys hear any of that? Do we still got the big three? I don't know. But yeah, y'all. So so Tanisha, according to Tanisha, they going to be there for one day. She was on the phone with somebody. She said several women that she was on the phone with. Well, they was like, damn, is we getting set up? Is we going, you know what I'm saying? Like what's about to pop off? And y'all already know. Y'all already know who y'all dealing with. Okay, y'all want to go play on the devil's playground? Just be prepared. That's all I got to say. Don't get no long nails. Bring you some Vaseline and a scrunchie because you're going to be wrapping your hair up. All right? That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, y'all, this is, according to Tanisha Thomas, this is what was going down, y'all. I wonder what he got to say. Let's hear what he got to say, y'all. Or can y'all hear it? Hold on.
BGC baddies appearing, and they got Jayla, Camilla, Judy, Sarah, Persuasion, Lo, Bree, Janelle, Seven, Kat. This is crazy. Like, I don't think y'all understand how crazy this is. First of all, Sarah, I need her to walk in saying, "Oh, Miss Nunn." Bree and Natalie automatically got to get that because of the baddie shot o'clock. That's automatic. Remember, Bree and Rolly had that fight on Bad vs. Wild. Is that still about to be a thing? Come on. Camilla and Natalie with the back and forth. I know Jayla and Gretchen about to run that again. I already know they are. And Jayla and Dolly never got a head up one-on-one, so they might have to run that too for what happened at the club. Is Persuasion and Rob getting a rematch in the sink, or what are we doing? I don't know why, but I just see Judy and Summer getting into it. And I know it's going to be hilarious. I just see it already. Lo and Janelle was just arguing on the internet. Like, it's a lot of possibilities with this. It really is. And then it's Seven and Sarah fight on Baddies ATL. Are they good or what's going on? Like, this is about to be crazy. Lemmy, Natalie, y'all ate this up. For real, y'all ate this up. But my BGC girls, let's have a talk. Do not get on here ruining y'all legacy and losing these fights. Listen, y'all a little bit older. Be careful, okay? We do not need y'all on here getting beat up. We really don't need that. If y'all don't got it like that no more, don't act like you do. It's okay. Just relax. And then you know what else would have been epic? If they would have brought Christina, Red, Rocky, and Megan, and Tanisha, that would have ate too. But I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Let's go. I'm so happy. Let's go. Y'all, so Zeus just posted the Baddies USA BGC Baddies appearing, and they got Jayla, Camilla, Judy, Sarah.
And y'all see, that's what I'm saying. It's so many possibilities. Like, this mix is going to be, I mean, if you look at it from Zeus's point of view and you on the business side, it's brilliant, right? It's the best idea to slice bread. Let's just be honest. If you are about the bottom line and it's about the bag, this is a great fucking idea. But we'll see, all right, if they're going to be around long enough. I don't know why she would be lying, right? I'm not going to say allegedly because you're listening to her say it, okay? Now, I know you guys want to know, did she go ahead and take the deal? Did she say yes? Did she say no? Will she be joining them? Right? Let me go ahead and play this and you guys can hear for yourself.
So quick update, because I know a few of you was invested in the whole thing, the whole ordeal. So I did hear back regarding the counter. And unfortunately, it's not going to work at this time. I do thank them for considering me, and I wish, we could have worked something out and hope to, hopefully align in the future if the universe allows that. I made an assumption earlier regarding what my BGC sisters may be walking into, and I'm hoping that's not the case. Like I said, they're guests. This is not their home, and I know they're not coming with that type of energy. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen, but I can only go by what I've seen previously. But I'm hoping that, they show up and they lead with integrity and they have good intentions and they're met with the same. There's no reason to beef if there's not a real reason. Like, that's not how the real world works anyway. Bad Girls Club was about, women who lived out loud and, who did things on their terms, women who did things on their terms, their way. And, and we lived boldly and loudly, and that was our bad. And if we had to stand up for ourselves or protect ourselves, then we did that. But there was a lot of substance to the club and, personality. And I would love to see a lot more of that because there's so much more to us than just, getting active. Aside from that, I wish everyone the best. And I would love to give a big thank you to my manager, Chris. Sorry for driving you crazy. You're the best. My best friend, Cookie. My best friend, KC. My other ace, Tashi. And of course, you guys. You guys have been amazing. New Jersey, DC, down to Pennsylvania. Things I'd even ask for were in my DM. Pictures of dogs. Some of you, volunteered your uncles, your granddaddies, your cousins to show up, to drive me, to pick me up. Some of you offered me a place to stay. The love I felt today, the unity, the support, man, y'all made me feel so rich.
Okay, so you guys heard what she had to say and she turned it down, right? She turned it down. She said it wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? And to have been an executive producer before with Zeus, I don't think it was out. I don't think it was, I don't think that, I think I would have did the same thing, is what I'm saying. I don't think that it was wrong, and that was just in 2021, y'all. Okay. That was just in 2021. Executive producer, as well as a cast member. Now, even though she didn't return as either an executive producer or a cast member, she still had that title. So if you were to ask me to come back and I was already being paid as an executive producer just 4 years prior, hell yeah, I would come in with that offer. And just like she pointed out, y'all got it. And just like her friend pointed out, like, I don't think Natalie is coming from that. You know what I'm saying, girl? You can calm down on that. So they definitely have it. Okay. And she knows that. Now, I'm sure she really needed that bag, right? But the fact that she said that she was on the phone with several of the women who were thinking, wait a minute, are we being set up for something? Now, I don't know if that's just an overall feeling or from the fact that it's just going to be for a day, right? And like I said, a lot can happen in a day. So I don't know, you guys. You guys let me know what you think about, the situation. Do you think Tanisha should have went on ahead and took the lowball offer? Or you think that she's standing on business and she, knows her worth, and she said no. I mean, what do you guys think? Because she was actually invited to be on the cast herself. They wanted her to pop out and be a part of this big, USA kickoff. But baby, she didn't just say yes and show up. She wanted to make sure that the paperwork and the pay matched her status. And I ain't mad at you, girl. I'm not mad at you. And then on top of the fact that she feels like she was already cut out, that it should be probably left up to her. It should say Natalie Nunn, Tanisha Thomas, and Lemmy Plummer. She feels like it should be the big three, and she was a large part of the Bad Girls Club. And it's not out of, it's not impossible to think that she was squeezed out. Maybe somebody took the idea and ran with it and got there first. I don't know, y'all, but there's something going on there. I don't know. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all, because I can't even see my. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there it is. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. So do y'all think that, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do y'all think that they are being set up? Because she said she had been on the phone with several BGC girls who were already having second thoughts about joining the crossover moment. Like, why? Because they were getting the feeling that something wasn't right. And we can just leave it at that, right? They were literally asking, are we being set up? You know what I'm saying? Now, according to Tanisha, they were told that they would only be there for a day, for just a few hours, just to kick it off. But, I don't know. I don't know if Zeus is, is with, without somebody doing some behind the scenes drama. Is there something brewing? And let's be real, nothing Zeus does ever even makes sense until it plays out on screen. And even then, we're like, wait, what? Like, what I'm saying? Some of the shit they be doing, I'd be like, what was the storyline again? Because let's not act brand new, okay? Zeus don't care about y'all. Zeus don't care about y'all like that, okay? Not like that. They don't care about your safety like that, okay? We be seeing people left and right get thrown out by security, busted mouth. We just saw, what's his name? Zeus. All right? They don't care about the trauma, the chaos, the bruises. All they care about is the rating and the bag. So when Tanisha said this could all be a setup, you know what I'm saying, for the OG BGC girls to walk into a trap and get jumped, ambushed, go head up, I don't know. You may have to believe her, because anything is possible. Come on now, we talking about Zeus. I know y'all ain't gonna play with me like that. Because if you've even been watching Zeus long enough, you know that security be helping with the chaos and sometimes not even stopping it. Okay? I'm just saying. And get this, while all the BGC baddies crossover drama is brewing, y'all, did y'all know Taseki, yes, Krishan's sister, went live this morning with a bruised eye after she said she got jumped. Okay? I caught her live and she was literally holding a spoon and some ice to her eye, crying and explaining what happened. Let me pull up this video for y'all right quick. I forgot. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with a girl. Natalie has a pool with lemon pepper. They went to college together and got psychology degrees. he's been in love with Natalie since then. Oh, okay. Okay, a little bit of tea. You have to look behind the scenes to find the truth. Yeah, I remember when she used to troll Chris Brown and went through that whole thing and got that viral moment. Yeah, I remember Natalie from back in the day, y'all. I remember that Natalie. Let me see, you guys. Now, what I'm going to do is pull up the original cast just so you guys can see right quick the original cast of baddies since we're here. All right. So you got Rolly, you got Scotty with the Body, Tommy Lee, Krishan Rock, Anna Mack, Diamond the Body, which I don't think she's gonna be on there, Sukiana, Biggie, Kaseki, Mariah Lynn, Sapphire. We don't want Sapphire. Don't get back. You and Suki don't get back in no fight. Big Lex, Baddie, Bad Dolly, Summer, Tinkerbella, Fauna, Tabby Baby, Cold Killer, Nunu. DJ Sky High is going to be the official DJ. I know this is Gretchen and Smiley. You guys can't see it, but y'all know that's Gretchen and Smiley. Just wanted to give you guys the lineup. All right. Who's your fave? Who do you think is going to get in the fight first? I don't know, y'all. Let me know. But like I said, it ain't even kicked off yet. And Taseki, let me show y'all. Okay? Let me show y'all right now. Let me bring this back down and show y'all Taseki's alive. All right? I mean, it's drama before the drama. It's drama before the drama. What the hell? What the hell? You say Lemmy was telling Scotty recently Natalie was beautiful, Scotty looks stupid. Ooh. So Taseki ate them hits. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on. Let me start all over.
The girl was holding a piece
guys. Like, it was a whole man, y'all. Like,
Listen, y'all, the Baddies USA tour hasn't even fully kicked off yet, and it's already drama. So apparently Taseki from the Baddies, went live in tears after getting punched in the face by her own stylist. The girl was holding a piece of ice with a spoon to her eye, voice shaking, talking about how hard she got hit and how swollen her eye is. And this is happening right before she was supposed to start filming for the new Baddies USA tour. Now, from what I gathered, she was supposed to be getting her hair braided down, getting glammed up, but somewhere between the braid and the bust down, things went left. Her stylist, Mike, apparently snapped. Next thing we know, he punched her in the head. Take a listen.
Everybody wonder who I was fighting. I was fighting Mike. Bitch, look at my fucking eye, Mariah. Why the fuck y'all let me get over here? Why y'all let me get jumped, Mariah? You bitches let me get jumped by Mike. Just fucking swelled my shit, bro. I'm not even trolling, bro. I'm not even playing, y'all. I'm dead ass serious. Like, bro. Y'all know Mike Glambox on my team, my stylist. We always play fight. Bro. He punched me in my face. Dead ass in my face. I literally just had to send this nigga about his business. I told him, bro, mind you, this nigga punched me dead in my face. Like, that's how I know he got built up animosity. Yes, Mike. Glambox Mike. Mike! Come tell everybody who you are so they can know who the fuck you is. So when they see you out in these streets, they can punch you in your fucking eye, bitch. Get the fuck over here. Shit, come here. Let these people know what you did.
Where the people at?
They on the live.
Hey, you guys. My ass. How you? Is the camera on me? Or is it just thinking here?
No, come lay back like me. Lay back right here. Get over here. Don't come over here. Go on the other side. You don't need to be nowhere near my fucking eye. Bitch, I'm not trolling. Y'all thinking this shit is a joke. Bitch, this shit is real. This dumb, dirty bitch right here.
Hey, you guys, I feel so bad. You know, I'm trying to make sure that this goes down. I told her it's not going to be that. We already prayed.
Bitch, they want to know what the fuck you did.
Girl,
Why am I laying in my bed on my back?
She's resting because we trying to get her eye to calm down because I hit her and there was a mistake and I was getting attacked and we were play fighting and I was play fighting too much.
No, you play fart too hard.
Yeah,
I said fart. I don't even know how to talk. You hit me so hard in my head.
I'm sorry, friend. I really am sorry, you guys. I know all y'all on here is mad at me as well. I apologize. And I'm going to make sure that it gets down. Trust me, it's not going to be...
He's fucking punched me in my... Look at my eye. Y'all think I'm trolling. I'm not trolling. This is my 4th piece of ice on my eye.
She's definitely not trolling this.
They said stop hitting girls.
It's all my fucking fault. It's all my fault. We was playing, and it was a mistake, you guys. It definitely was a mistake. I'm so fucking mad about it. I'm mad about it. It's ruined my whole morning. I feel fucking, I haven't had no fucking sleep yet. Up all night, fucking sewing, eating up her motherfucking look. And then I came here, and I was so happy to see everybody. Really had good energy when I came in. And the devil just came in here and just, I don't like that. So I really have been praying over it. And
you punched me in my eye, bro. Don't nobody touch my fucking face.
I wasn't, and let me just be clear, you guys. I wasn't aiming for her face. I wasn't aiming.
But when we play fight, we don't punch down. We we don't do like how you was punching me. You really was punching me like real live. Like we don't punch each other, Mike. We don't punch each other when we play fight. We don't. Like we like the punches that we do is these ones. Like we do these ones. You was literally punching me like this. Bop, bop, bop.
That's how it happened because y'all, the first man you was playing and then D jumped in it and then y'all, and that's what I was like, bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, but you wasn't paying attention. Once you jumped.
I wasn't paying attention. That's how it happened. That's why I said it was really a mistake. We just gave each other a hug. I had just walked through the door. She was happy to see me. I was happy to see her. And then we did a little play
No, you wanted to play fight because I was telling you, leave Measy alone. Let Measy work on the wig and you give me my outfit. You said, you know what, bitch? I just need 1 round with you. 1 round. So, of course, I ain't going to turn around down. I squared up with you. And then I was getting the punches in. It might have looked like you was getting a few more punches. That's why D jumped in. But when D jumped in, you literally just start swinging all over the place. You start swinging all over the place. That's how you punch me in my face.
Okay, so they were just play fighting. But let me know what you think about this whole Taseki versus Stylist situation. Sound off in the comments. Who are you most excited to see on Baddies USA this season? Who do you think is going to fight first? Stay tapped in and follow for more.
It's like fucking...
Okay, so y'all saw that, right? And even though they was just playing, she still, her eyes still fucked up. Like her eyes still fucked up. There was a lot more to the live, but it was just so long. I just took the key moments in there. But at one point, her friend comes in and looks and checks on it and says, once you covered up with some makeup, they ain't gonna be able to see it. But girl, it's still there. All right, it's still there. So yeah, y'all, she got fucked up back there playing. Somebody said they probably was on some drunk shit. Yes, probably so. I believe so. Up there playing too much, and you got bopped in the eye, girl. You got bopped in the eye, girl. You supposed to be getting your hair braided down and getting ready for filming, and getting ready for your wig to be snatched off, or somebody going to attempt to do it. They're going to attempt to do it, right? Like how you girls are supposed to get glammed up for the Baddies USA when the chaos is already backstage before the cameras even start. Okay? Can y'all make it make sense? Is this the kickoff? Then this season is about to be, if this is the kickoff, then and I'm still, talking about what Tanisha's talking about, with the whole setup thing. And just one day and what's about to happen, and that everybody who shows up gets a special little surprise. She's thinking maybe everybody's gonna get a baddie chain. I don't know why Sydney Starr was talking about she was in talks with Natalie. She thought it was gonna be her big comeback. She thought, girl, I thought they was trying to keep you out tooth and nail. Didn't you try 2, 3, 4, 5 times last time, like physically? Anyways, I don't know what that was about, but she said it was interrupted and she wasn't able to, finish her talk. And, I don't know how true that is, girl, but if this is what's happening now, right, then this season is about to be straight up insanity. Okay, Zeus really said, forget the storyline. Let's get with the street fights. That's the vibe that I get from Zeus every time I begin to watch another season of Baddies. And honestly, the wildest part is that Tanisha may have called it, right? She said these girls literally might be walking into a trap. So now I'm sitting here wondering what this exactly, what she was warning them about. I don't know. Either way, this is shaping up to be one of the messiest starts to a baddie season ever. Okay. We got the BGCs, the OGs, right? We got the new faces. But guess what? It's a lot of old grudges and a whole lot of Zeus mess going on, y'all. Okay. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about, what's about to go on, y'all. What does Zeus have in store for us? Okay. With only one day of filming, I don't know. You say she lied, Dolly got her in her eye and ran to the bathroom. Ooh. She said you a lie. I'm so tired of the felonies and Zeus. Y'all. This is crazy. I don't know. Somebody said I'm tired of chinchilla too. What's up, Black Orchid? Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Your POV is always welcome, y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of Bonet Society. Grab yourself a membership, right? Become a member. And yeah, y'all, wait a minute. Let me take this down. Y'all let me know what you guys think. Like, and these are the BGC girls. And like I did, we went through them, right? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I mean, we just gonna wait and see, right? Because like I said, we got the baddies, we got the baddie vets, we got the BGC OGs, we got the new faces, but we got the old grudges, y'all. And a lot of people are coming in with old grudges. Some rightfully so, some drawing the line and saying I ain't coming back because guess what? I was already paid as an executive producer. I mean, I understand that she's not actively an executive producer, so why would you get paid like one? But I'm just saying maybe the price that she's asking is a price that somebody who once held that position may ask for. That's all I'm saying. Okay, because it was a little above board for whatever Zeus was offering her or felt that it was worth for her appearance. But girl, it's one day. It's one day. You feel me? But I think it's what comes along with that they were afraid of, that they were looking out for, that raised the, red flags for them. Who made them look at the situation like, girl, we dealing with Zeus now. Okay. Anything is possible. We can walk into anything. And it's a whole day of, girl, anything can happen. Anything can happen on one day on a Zeus, on a set of Zeus, baby. I'm here to let you know. But like I said, it's going to be one of the messiest starts of a baddie season ever. Let me know in the comments who y'all are excited or nervous to see on Baddies USA and whether you think Tanisha dodged a bullet by not joining the circus. Because, baby, if this is just the beginning, imagine what the middle is going to look like. All right? Imagine what the middle is going to look like, y'all. What are y'all thinking? Like, you say they're lying. You said they're lying. They do this every season. Yeah, hype us up, right? Hype us up, right? Oh, the Malones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you mean the Malones, like dealing with Taseki and Krishan. I don't know. Just the fact of Krishan, um, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's necessarily so, I call it socially antisocial, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? I think that she may be called out by some of the women that are there, right? It's a different dynamic now, a different time. Um, she doesn't often read the room. She's often like kind of operates in her own world, right? Like me, myself, and I type vibe. And this allows you not to pick up on social cues that people may be throwing out, you know? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of like that. You know, you remember how she snatched the girl's phone, poked the girl in the eye, like things like that. Somebody else may not be so nice, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They may call you out and want to fight your ass. That's all I'm saying. And I think that Krishan and a few of the other women that's going to be there is going to run into that energy. Because, like I said, new, old, returning, OGs, whatever, some people are coming back with grudges. All right? And some of them hoes got memories like an elephant. And they're not letting up. Okay? We got beef forever. It's forever. You feel me? So it's going to be interesting what goes on with, the vibe. And if you think about it, she also has me, myself, and I kind of vibes, even with your own kid, right? That's the reason why we're so all up in arms on the other side. So somebody like a Persuasion or a Natalie, you know what I'm saying? I'm just using them as an example. Well, Persuasion is coming back for a day. That's all it takes. That's all it takes is a moment. All they want, look, what Zeus is doing is setting up the opportunity. All it takes is room and opportunity for something to go down and something to happen. All right. And I'm just saying, like somebody like a Persuasion or Natalie. Y'all remember when she slapped Natalie? Y'all remember when she went in on Natalie on live? Do you guys remember when Natalie imitated Krishan and literally hired DJ Sky High to be her babysitter / DJ? Y'all remember? Did y'all get all that? I'm just saying, somebody may. I feel like they are going to call you out on that. Okay. And that kind of energy that you sometimes bring to the table. And if Taseki, you know what I'm saying, has to be your personal She-Hulk, so be it. But you guys let me know who you guys would like to see. Like, what do you guys think about the cast of Baddies USA? What do you guys think about the BGC cast that allegedly is only going to be there for a freaking day? What? Maybe they just told you that, girl, because you didn't jump on board. So they didn't give you all the details. But I could easily see it going either way. That's why I'm excited to see, right? Because you never know what to expect from Zeus. You said the CEO is sleeping with the talent. I can go on and on. Look, I believe it. I believe it. It's a whole lot of messy over there. Okay? I believe it's a whole lot of messy. But the recipe for success, although we may not like it, is definitely working over at Zeus, And I think they pay like they weigh. So I wouldn't shake a stick at what they offered Tanisha, but it must have been very, very low. But I can say that I understand because she once was an executive producer, not but 4 years ago, going on 5 years, right? But you're not an executive producer now, girl. So I understand why you would feel like you had the right or was in the position to ask for a little bit more or whatever you asked for. But I don't know. I don't know how low it was under. Like I would have thinking they could have met somewhere in the middle, but it is what it is. She stood her ground, and who are we to say what she feels her worth is? And I'm glad for somebody to stand 10 toes on their morals, and what they think their value is. So shout out to you, Tanisha, for whatever it is. She didn't release any numbers, but she doesn't have to. So shout out to her. But you say, I feel like if they were going to bring back BGC girls on there, it should have been heavy hitters. Yeah. Now, I think Tanisha definitely should have been one of the people coming back, but I think I think the other cast, the BGC cast, have probably agreed on what they were getting. Some probably more than others because these people aren't on the same level as far as if that, how it goes, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, but she stood her ground. She said she ain't coming back. Even if she's not executive producer, they be paying top dollar for celebrity. Tanisha isn't regular. She's a reality TV gold, and she's banned the Bad Girls Club host and face for a long time. She's been, yeah, definitely. And you guys remember, I read some information and some facts about some of the work that Tanisha has done, y'all. Okay, she's been in this game. All right. And I mentioned some of the things that she was on. And she's been a reunion host from season 8, Las Vegas on the Bad Girls Club, all the way to 17. So she was a big part of the Bad Girls Club. And remember, she started with Natalie. I think personally that it should have been the big three. I think that she should have been cut in on whatever it was that Natalie and Lemmy now have, because she was a big part of the Bad Girls Club. Let's just be honest. Okay? And a lot of us tuned in to see her as the host. And when we didn't see her, some of us were mad. Okay? Some of us were mad. And I can go that far back. I most definitely can. She came back as the Bad Girls All-Star Battle host for that spinoff. And like I said, in 2021, she was executive producer. So I don't know, y'all. You guys let me know. Like, what do you guys think about both casts? Who's your fave, right? Who are you happy to see? Who don't you want to see? Maybe you don't even give a damn. I don't know. But we want to hear about it. They're going to stretch it out to make it look like, yeah, it's months long. Of course. With the editing. I mean, that's where the real magic comes in, right? Is the editing, y'all. It's so much stuff. And you said, and Laura, when it comes down to the Malones, it just doesn't stop. And in with Junior. Exactly. Rock is a red rummer. And I'm not just talking about Ronnie. Yup. What is up, Miss India? Thank y'all for tapping in. Typo. Okay. No problem. I agree with everything they're saying. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. I just hate it when people that only know about Zeus and baddies don't know where it really came from and saying that Tanisha's nobody, because if anything, Natalie was the nobody. Exactly. It is not that far-fetched that Natalie took the idea and ran with it and was the first one there. She was the first one there to pitch the idea for baddies to Lemmy. And I just feel like she just made it to the finish line first. She made it to the door first. And she should have brought her homegirl with her. In this instance, y'all. Now, I'm not just saying like Natalie did all the work and she has a best friend and she needs to bring the best friend. No. They both put in the blood, sweat, and tears. They both were present. They both put in the work. They have the work to show for it. And in this time, Natalie wasn't even a CEO. Right? So I don't know. I think it should have been the big three. I feel like, yeah, that's not a grudge. Like you wronged somebody. And that's just how I feel. I feel like she took the idea and ran with it and got a deal first. She proposed the idea and got the idea first. But there are so many videos and pictures of them together. Okay? Really, honestly. That's why it's so important to know your history. People like to erase the history and forget about the history, but then they say time heals all wounds. What do you think that is? As time goes on, it becomes history. And if you are living it, it becomes your history. You guys didn't figure that out yet. Know your history, you guys. And, according to the history, shit, she's right on the money. Now, I don't know if it was an astronomical amount. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you're doing too much. But you can't always think from your pocketbooks. From me, girl, you could have gave me a good 50,000, but I would have did it. Right? That's all I'm saying, you guys. You say the reason why it may seem like she's not doing anything today is because she lived an honest life where Natalie sold her soul and body to get where she is. Tell it, clock it, clock it, clock it. And that's what happens, you guys. You're right. Natalie is actually the nobody compared to Tanisha. Exactly. Exactly. Lemmy Plummer is going to be in the same situation as Diddy soon with all the real ish they do behind the scenes. Yeah, y'all, now what's real? That's the real. What's going on behind the scenes? Y'all, we look, it's the shit that's going on when the camera cut. Okay? It's the BTS. It's the BCD, baby. That's where the real tea at. My bad, I should have misspelled red rum. Sorry. Thank you. They stole Love and Hip Hop from Jim Jones. Yeah. People steal ideas all the time. And I just think, honestly, Natalie got a deal and proposed Baddies was first. She just got there first. Tanisha, first of all, probably didn't think that was going to happen. And if not, you was just a little bit too slow. Somebody had to get there first. And usually people that scheme and, you know what I'm saying, do underhanded things usually get there first. They usually get there first. What is up, Loretta? What is up, Hey Blone in chat? Thank you so much for tapping in, girl. Thank you. And thank you for giving your POV. A lot of executives said they co-created baddies that filed lawsuits against Zeus. Yeah, I believe it. I do believe it. It's a couple of people, y'all. It's a couple of people. It wasn't just Natalie. It was not just Natalie. She was just the first one to put together a proposal, pitch it, and get a deal. And there's people that are still mad about it, and rightfully so. Okay? They say forgive. Don't forget now, bitch. Don't forget. Just forgive. Right? Lemmy, you said Lemmy and everyone through Natalie. He didn't know the BGC Girls or Baddies Gone Wild. They stole that, from Girls Gone Wild. Exactly. It seems like this is a machine that no one can stop, right? $1 billion machine, y'all. I might add. Lemmy is a thief and he didn't create a damn thing. He didn't create nothing. I mean, y'all. Okay? Who will fight first? Who do you guys think will fight first? Right? I don't know, y'all. Will anyone leave early? Will anyone leave early? Because I'm thinking that if the going gets tough, some of the tough gonna get going. Okay. Now I'm not saying Krishan is a quitter, but I'm saying, and I'm not even saying because of the girls, but it may be because of somebody might say something about her child, right? All of the virality that she's getting and everybody that's speaking for and against, right? Telling her to get her kid. And I'm not just pulling this out my ass. Did you guys not see the live where she was at Hair Queen LA and he was on live? The owner of that motherfucker was on his own live in his own shit. And she had the nerve because the comments were getting to her. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Like I just pulling this out there like you just a croissant. No, I'm very observant. All I be doing is spitting what I know. Okay? She, because of the comments, allegedly, we don't know, right? But she was looking down at them comments, and every comment was like, "Go be a mother. You everywhere, but with Junior. Okay, you make every appointment, but a doctor's appointment." If they was going off, okay, and it wasn't like a few in between. No, it was flooded. It was flooded. You got to be a little bit numb to be able to handle all of that and not do anything about it. Because some people are just telling you, hey, get your kid, like what you're doing is wrong. And you just refuse to listen. But you're going to take the beating of the comments that you can't even handle. All right. Your best friends, your day ones, the people that lived with you, that spent intimate time with you, that broke bread with you, let us know that, hey, listen, in the background, you'll hear the Reddit notification. She can't stay out of this page, this Reddit page. She has the notifications on for it. This was 2 to 3 years ago. All right. She's in the comments. You're viral, for God's sakes. You stay in the algorithm. Okay. Are we, are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? So if we see all this, you don't think she see it? Knock it off. Knock it off. And that could wear on anybody's mental. That could wear on anybody's mental. But like I say, self-sabotage, and you bring this on yourself because, girl, all you got to do is do the right thing. Nobody said stop living your life. Nobody said stop being who you are, bringing what you bring to the table, making the bag. But when we see a baby suffering, whether physically, whether emotionally, whether psychologically, whether developmentally, whether socially, and we have never seen that baby with a rattle, a block, a stuffed animal, okay, a car, a flashcard, a real pacifier, a real one. Okay, we ain't never seen a diaper bag. We ain't never seen none of that. A rattle, we ain't seen that ever. We've never seen Junior crawl, walk, speak, babble, grab a toy, drink a bottle, clap, point. And we're the weirdos. What? For the first 6 months, you were shoving the baby down our throat and in your coochie. Okay? But now we're the problem? Because we're holding your feet to the fire and the flames because we clearly see that something is wrong. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think because shit's crazy. We just have to wait, okay? We just have to wait. I'm just answering some of my questions. Who's your fave, or who are you happy to see? Who do you guys who will fight first? All right. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. For sure. Because, girl, every time I think about her, I'm thinking about Junior. We up here supposed to be talking about baddies. You said they making 100 million. Who really getting the exactly? Who really getting the real money? Exactly. They could have paid her. She ain't lying. Okay, she ain't lying. He definitely a Diddy wannabe. Mm, mm, mm. I think Seven will leave after she fights Camilla. Oh, okay. So you think Seven will leave after she fights Camilla? Oh, so some of the girls got beef with each other. That's on the BGC as well. I forgot about that. I was just looking at the other, like I was kind of looking at the Baddies USA and the BGC girls separately. Y'all, this is going to be a whole mess. You said I wouldn't fund money for their entertainment. I would pay a subscription. Zeus give them nothing. They got money, just greed and users. Yeah. Y'all got to understand how these people are operating, right? We knew the job was dangerous when we took it too. So we're gonna take that into consideration. Black Orchid said, I think Rock will leave early. I do too. I think somebody is going to say something about her child, say something about, something that she's done. And that's sad to think that there's something even bigger that they can say that'll piss her off than them talking about her child. Look at all the things that she did with B. Like there is a plethora of things they can say about that toe sucking broad. All right. It's so much things they can say. All right. I'm just being honest. I think she may be one of the candidates to leave because she's quick to just get up. Like y'all remember when she used to show up when she wanted to, right? If she wanted to go see Blue, she was MIA. And it's not out of her character, if you think about it. So I feel like if she feels like she's pushed against the wall, if somebody's trying to hold her accountable, if too many hoes like come at her, I think it'll be too much for her. And I think that she will leave. But it's all about the bag, y'all. People will put up with the most just because of that bag. So I don't know. I like the big three. I don't care. All right. So is that Bad Dolly, Lex, and Summer? I'm not sure. Y'all. Somebody said nothing at all. Nothing at all. Save Junior. Hashtag Save Junior. Shout out to you, Loretta. I do too. I think she will leave early also. Yeah. Hashtag Save Junior. And do you guys think there's going to be a fallout or it's going to be sister? They're going to be as one with the Malone sisters. You think the Malone sisters are going to fall out again? Because it was a fallout last time. They act like the shit was planned. Unless it was planned. Now, it may have been coached or scripted. Now, Zeki, remember you spoke out and said that shit be scripted. But that became a real fallout, like in the real street. So y'all technically did really fall out. You guys didn't know you guys were going to fall out because you, Taseki, came on as Krishan's bodyguard. You were supposed to kick ass and take names on behalf of Krishan. All right? That was in the agreement. That was in our agreement. And you failed to do that, and for good fucking reason, because if you would have pummeled Vicky, she would have ended up in the hospital, girl, and you would have ended up probably behind bars. Okay? And I know you guys may sign some kind of clause in the contract that would avoid that, but let's just y'all just stay with me. But that girl would have been in ICU. All right? And the police would have been like, ICU. Okay? So of course she did. She would have pummeled. She would have beat that girl damn near to death if Taseki would have jumped Whoa Vicky with no resistance. What you think Whoa Vicky was about to do? Square up? You thought she was about to square up with Taseki? Even if she did on her best day. And who else was it? It was Taseki. I mean, it was Whoa Vicky and somebody else. Like, did y'all not see what she did to freaking Marsh? Huh? Yeah. You say I think Krishan gonna fight first because somebody gonna say something about Junior and her. In my opinion, that's my opinion, y'all. That is my opinion too, as well. I totally agree. I couldn't said it better myself. That's exactly what I feel. Now, unless somebody gets snuck, and I don't know why they don't make that a thing where you can't sneak somebody, but I don't know, y'all. I just don't like the whole sneaking thing. That's the only thing really about this, and that this is so um destructive centered, like everybody has to fight. And like she said, it needs to have like more substance. It needs to have like more culture, you know what I'm saying, and personality, and just not getting active. But that's just in my mind, y'all. That's just in my mind. But yeah, if I could have it my way, I would have less of that. But like I said, if nobody gets snuck, I think it's going to be something that somebody says, most likely to Krishan, most likely about whatever she's viral for. There's so many things to pull, but I think it's going to be her child at the end of the day. And we don't know the intent, right? These people are messy. We are talking about Zeus. We are talking about Zeus, y'all. Okay? So we can't be that, like, up on our morals. And we down here. You know what I'm saying? Playing with Zeus. So that just goes for us too. We know the job is dangerous when we take it, us as content creators. You know, I hope they fight. Who? You hope who fight? Krishan and Taseki? I cannot stand Krishan. I don't even want her on the show. I think Summer may say something. You know, she does not know how to. Yep, she don't know how to shut up. Yep, she does not know how to shut up. And remember, Summer was saying about was talking about when Krishan called out Taseki for violating her when she was a child. You remember Summer was just talking on it and talking on it and talking on it. So, girl, and a lot of people want Taseki to fight Summer. So I don't know, y'all. I think that I don't think nothing has been settled with that. So we will see as far as that Summer Taseki, but there, I don't know. I don't really see Taseki having a problem with anybody else but Summer, but we will see, y'all. And hopefully the sisters do stick together. I mean, I know a lot of people want to see them fight. I don't want to see them fight. Now, I will be here for the tea, the smoke, and every motherfucking thing else, but I don't really want to see the sisters fight. No, I hope that they stick together. I really do. And I want to put Junior first, but right now we're talking about the baddies, y'all. But still, it's hashtag Save Junior. Okay, girls. So you can go home. As far as I'm concerned, you could go home. But yeah, y'all. Yep, I think, yep. You say, yep, it's going to be Summer. That says something. I think so, y'all. I think that's the first. I think maybe that might be the first. Okay, because I think everybody may be chill and reserved, kind of like on Krishan. A lot of people have worked with Krishan in and around Krishan already, so they're going to kind of give her not even the benefit of the doubt, but they're going to kind of lean back. And we see that all the time. Like, people are afraid of her. We see that in every live stream. We done seen Ray J do it. We done seen Dub do it. We done seen Deshae do it. We done seen Black Boy Max do it. Okay, we saw the girl that was on the date with motherfucking Deshae do it. Because, girl, somebody else, girl, if you would have poked somebody else in the eye, talking about, you don't got no makeup on. Bitch, somebody would have slap boxed you right there. And then you snatched her phone and go put her whole phone in the Shay had to like pull you back, girl. Somebody would have slap boxed you. Right then and there, it would have been a motherfucking misunderstanding. But we understand, like, the girl had to keep her composure. Like, it wasn't like that. She wasn't there for that reason. And she seemed like a pretty, laid back young lady. Like, that's not her vibe. And I may be reading her wrong, but I'm glad that she handled it the way she handled it. Sometimes you got to humble yourself. Okay? Sit down, bitch. Be humble. And that's something that Krishan don't know how to do. And that's going to get you caught up in a lot of shit. That's just common sense, y'all. That's just common sense. Okay? That's just common sense. You said Blue's getting released next month, supposedly, so I can't see Rock leaving with that reason alone. Yeah, she may want to stick around because he's coming back for the what? The West show or whatever he was doing. Miss West Coast or something like that. What was that show he was doing that I showed you guys? For Zeus, I forgot. But he's gonna come back and do that, y'all. Come on now. And remember, them two are still contracted with something. And I'm thinking it's Crazy in Love 3 or something having to do with Zeus. And that's highly possible. Maybe they signed up for a 3 season gig. Maybe the years didn't have to be consecutive. So maybe they signed up for Crazy in Love 1, 2, and 3. Maybe 3, 4, and 5. You know what I'm saying? And they are contracted. I don't know. It's going to unfold, you guys. And even though we personally want to be like, boo, tomatoes, tomatoes, don't go back to Deshaun. Ha, we're holding up our crucifix, right? But at the end of the day, if they're contracted, they're going to choose the bag, right? They're going to choose the bag over what they know they should do, right? I don't know, y'all. See, I'm usually not the one to condone family fighting each other, especially on TV. But since this low vibrational Zeus network and because Rock needs to be humbled, I'm for it. Ooh. Somebody wants Taseki to humble you, girl. Okay? Somebody wants Taseki to humble you right here on the Baddies USA. Y'all don't know how to hold it together either. Too much. Okay? So not too much on peace between them, because they the ones be falling out and making up, falling out, dragging each other through the gutter lane, right? Like, y'all, I don't know. Rock is not just a bad mom. She's a horrible person overall. I just want Krishan to get what she deserves. So a lot of people want Krishan to get what she deserves, y'all. Some people want Taseki to tap that ass. You're so right. Some people, y'all. So this is what it is. And yeah, y'all, that's kind of all I got. But if y'all know, like I know, if y'all know, like I know, they could fall out in a minute. They can fall out in a New York minute. Right? And then be back cool with each other. And then fall out and then be back cool with each other. It's like, what? And and you guys probably saying, well, sisters do that all the time. I know. But do they be dragging your most deepest, darkest secrets and bringing it to the motherfucking social media and then leaving it on the front porch of us? They drag that shit to our front porch, like here. This was found in her child's, this was found in her child. Like, what? Yeah, dope was found in her kid. Like, she was accused of unaliving. What? And we just sitting up here like, huh? And then they'll be like, yeah, I got sister love. It ain't nothing like sisterly love. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for my sisters and I'm down for whatever. And you just be sitting there like, y'all gaslighting us, right? Y'all is gaslighting us, right? This is a fucking joke. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they fall the fuck out, because this is what they want us to do. Every time.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and.
Okay? So I'm just saying. They could fall out. I don't know how long they're going to be able to hold together. Now, I'm for them. I told you I don't want to see them fight. So don't come for me. Don't come for me, baby. I'm hoping they stick together. Because if you can forgive your sister for something that she did and go back to that same platform, and you accuse me of violating you as a child and stood on business and then went online outside of Zeus on your own free time, on your own timeline, and talked about me even further. So much so I was calling you a crackhead and calling you a weirdo. And now we back like this.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Huh? What? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I hope they're able to hold it together that long. I really do. Somebody hope they fight, though. Somebody hopes that they will fight. What can I do? The people have spoken. But they're going to jump each other for sure. It's going to be messy. Somebody think they're going to jump each other. Okay? Look, she doesn't even need to be on the show. She's going to leave March to take care of Junior the whole time. Yep. And she's going to use her as to jump in too. Y'all didn't see the latest of what she put on her IG? Oh, they making me sign into IG. I can't even show y'all. Nah, she said she put up some in her IG of Marsh fighting for her. She taking Marsh, that's part of her team. Remember, she said when she was on live with Ray J, I'm gonna have my team around me. They gonna protect me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really gonna have to worry about much. Y'all don't remember that? She gonna have a team around her. I'm thinking that consists of Taseki. I don't know how many people she can bring with her because my mama don't like me to bring a lot of people with her when I come pick her up from work. But Krishan don't give a damn. She bring the whole damn tribe to go pick up her mama from work. Okay? The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker be coming along with Krishan, just crashing people's houses. We heard Ray J talk about it. Okay? The Shea Frost Live, she had 2-3 people there with her. Let Dub tell him, he was like, there's a random lady in the back. Don't y'all say she just got him in the stroller. But you said something worse, sir. You said there was a random lady. And why did you say it like that? You could have just been like, there's somebody back there that's watching you. You, the one, came out and said, there's a random lady in the back watching. What? What random lady? Because Mars ain't no random lady. So there's a random lady in the back watching Krishan Jr. while she's putting up with all these shenanigans that we could leave. Like, we could take it or leave it. And I'd rather leave it. Because what I saw was a bunch of trash. The way she had that baby up on that stick. Trash. Trash. That's what I saw. Oh, it was Anna and Vicky that she wanted to, yeah. Nah. And I think that Taseki kind of had a liking for Anna in the first place because they're still good friends right now. Not saying they won't fall out. But I don't know, y'all. They said Mariah Lynn is going to fight Summer for Taseki. Oh, okay. Mariah Lynn, I think she may get it too. Mariah Lynn is somebody else who may, so it's not just Krishan, right? I think Taseki might get into it, maybe with Summer or somebody else. But she likes Lex. So I don't know. I don't see Rolly really getting into it. Anybody? I was gonna say Rolly, but I don't know, y'all. Just those are my 3 picks. All right, Taseki getting into it with Summer, maybe Krishan getting into it because somebody said something about her or her child, or is going to mention something, like kind of like Persuasion did. And thank you, girl, because you stood on business. Because everybody was saying it. She just chose you to woo wop. Okay, because I got clips of y'all all saying it, right? Or Mariah Lynn, and we're not even counting the BGC girls, y'all. I'm just looking at the Baddies USA. Yeah. You said the Malone sisters are always crashing now, and they don't get along for a long period of time. Yep. You said does she can rock are cool. Who? With each other, with each other's ops. So they're definitely going to cause an issue. Blue's getting released next month, supposedly, so I can see Rock leaving with that reason alone. Okay. So you can see her leaving just because he's about to come. But he about to be on Zeus. That nigga about to be on Zeus. Her child is very near. What? Hey, what's up, Desiree? Yeah, y'all. So that's all I got. You said I'm not usually the one to condone family. Oh, okay, I already read that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You guys, let me know. Will anyone get sick? Will anyone get sick? Because remember the last time when Smiley got sick, y'all go check out that my video I did when she went deaf, dumb, and blind because she had diabetes and was suffering, and I thought she was gonna DIE. So I did a short video on her. Okay, the girl was blind. She could not see. We remember when she had that seizure / spell out, whatever happened with her on the baddies. Okay, and I don't know. Will anyone get sick? Because, like I said, Smiley, not just but months ago, was fighting damn near for her life and her sight, her eyesight. And now all of a sudden she's back on baddies, ready to whoop somebody's ass. You think Natalie will get jumped? Do y'all think that Natalie will get jumped? Because there's a lot of people now. I think Diamond the Body is only going to go on there for appearance or something like that. She's not going to be on the show. I don't know why. Now they're saying that her nose is broke or something like that, and until it heals, she can't come back. But they're also just saying that she wants to concentrate on her career, her singing career, and that's why she's not coming back. I don't know. There may be some other reasons out there, but I think it's kind of questionable if DTB will be back on full time. But y'all, you guys let me know what you guys think about the whole situation, and I will be back with another live video. Y'all, I do think that Natalie may get jumped. I also think that she's going to have a security team, her own personal security team around her, and to make sure that she doesn't at least get jumped, and maybe go head up. Okay, I want these women to go head up, but hey, look, who am I, right? Will Natalie get into a fight? You guys let me know what your thoughts are. Be part of the replay gang. And if you are, leave a comment, you guys. Baddies whooping everybody. I will see you guys on the next live video, you guys. And tap in. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when I go live. All right. That's all I got, you guys. Until next time, America.
Sometimes you gotta leave a nigga right where you left him. Then go right back and get him, okay? Because listen. I am not letting none of you bitches trick me out my spot. Are you okay? Are you cool? Yeah, he might be annoying. Yeah, he may be a lot. But that's your nigga, girl. Is he cheating? Is he lying? Is he scheming? If he not doing none of that, go back and get your man. Go back and get your man. Who give a fuck if you follow a bitch on Instagram? Who give a fuck? It's social media, baby. You have him in real life. Okay? You have him in real life. You farting in this nigga's sheets. He's literally eating your ass air every night. Okay, babe? Who cares about a like on Instagram? You're literally farting on his pillows. He loves your ass air, babe. He loves your ass air. Who cares? I'm not letting none of you little fucking bitches trick me out my spot. I love you.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.